Today, we're setting out to taste 6 fantastic sandwiches that bring regional flavor right here to Toronto. From a smoky hand-carved pastrami stacked high, to a wonderfully pressed Cuban with ham and pickles, to a Chicago-style Italian beef dripping in rich jus, these are the kinds of sandwiches that make their hometowns proud. We'll even dig into a Toronto original, the classic hot veal sandwich that's been feeding this city for years. 6 sandwiches, 6 stories, and a whole lot of bites you won't want to miss. We're starting off with the cheesesteak. All the way back in the 1930s, a hot dog vendor by the name of Pat Olivieri and his brother decided to grill thinly sliced beef and tuck it into an Italian roll, catching the attention of cab drivers and sparking a local craze. The stand, Pat's King of Steaks, claims to be the birthplace. Down near John and Richmond, ill-style Sammies brings a taste of Philly to Toronto with a menu built around the cheesesteak, but with their own signature twists. The shop leans into authenticity while adding their own signature, like their house-made hot sauce that packs a punch. The lineup ranges from hoagies to loaded fries, but the heart of the menu is the cheesesteak. It's tender beef grilled on that flat top, tucked into a fresh roll, and brought to life with that signature hot sauce. That's why we're here today. And by the way, if it weren't already a sign that we made the right decision getting this sandwich.
This is so weird. I mean, obviously, we just stumbled onto a film set, but we just bought a cheesesteak and stumbled into Philadelphia. So, okay. We picked up the beef cheesesteak with provolone on a hoagie, and it smells incredible. We topped it with just hot sauce, and oh my God. Oh my gosh. This is so intense. The beef, the cheese, the hot sauce, like everything is just singing on that hoagie. This is so good. Number 1 with a bullet, because it's the first one we've had, is the cheesesteak.
Over on Dundas Street West, Marq's Chicago Beef is carrying a tradition that started in a Depression-era Chicago, where thinly sliced roast beef was piled onto fresh Italian rolls and then dunked into savory jus. The sandwich became a Windy City staple, celebrated for being messy, dripping, and a flavor-packed package. Marq's brings that same spirit north of the border, slow roasting beef in-house and serving it up just like back home. For our tour, we went with the classic, dunked in jus and topped with giardiniera and sweet peppers for that signature Chicago bite. This one is all about the drip.
The oil from the giardiniera peppers, I touched and I ended up like licking my fingers, and my tip of my tongue is already on fire. So this is gonna be a spicy, juicy sandwich. Oh my gosh, I just need to take a second. The hot pepper, the sweet pepper, everything just works so beautifully with this tender meat. This is incredible. Sliding into first place is Marq's Chicago Beef. Get it fully dunked. It is, even the wasps want a piece of this.
It's worth mentioning that Marq's Chicago Beef is very clearly a labor of love. We spent some time talking to the owner here, and I'll gotta be honest with you, I trust this man with my life when it comes to Chicago-related food. He cares deeply about this sandwich and the rest of this incredible menu, and we can't recommend this place enough. No matter where it ends up on our rankings, this is a place you have to check out.
You have heard of the famous hot veal sandwich. We are going to the place that popularized it. We are going to the original California sandwiches. Let's go.
In 1967, the Papadilla family opened the original California sandwiches on Claremont Street, right near Little Italy. What started as a small grocery store turned into a neighborhood destination when their breaded veal, tucked into crusty Italian buns and drenched in tomato sauce, became a star attraction. From there, the hot veal sandwich spread across the city, eventually becoming a symbol of Toronto's Italian-Canadian food scene. For this iconic sandwich tour, we kicked the spice up and got our sandwich with a hot spread on top. You can add sweet or hot peppers, but we're keeping things simple with just a slice of cheese.
Whoa. Let's just talk about that spice. It's there. It's real. Hot veal sandwich.
So the veal is incredibly tender. You've got flavors of the sauce, flavors of that sort of pepper relish. The bread is kind of absorbing everything, and it's really flavorful. This is a really delicious sandwich.
I think my favorite is still the Philadelphia cheesesteak from Style Sammies. That's still number one for me. Marq's is tied. In case you were wondering how spicy this was.
Okay, it's at random. There you go. The heat is making me hiccup.
The Cuban sandwich tells the story of Cuban immigrants in Florida where pork, ham, Swiss cheese, pickles, and mustard found a home on a pressed Cuban bread. What started as a working class lunch in Tampa and Miami became a cultural icon. Crisp, melty, and loaded with flavor. Cubano Kings captures that spirit in Toronto, pressing each sandwich until the bread is golden and the cheese perfectly fused with the meats inside. For this tour, we kept it true to tradition. Ham, Swiss, pickles, mustard, all hot pressed into a handheld masterpiece.
It's got mustard, pickles, and Swiss cheese. It was really good. Kind of nailed every single bucket. Perfect.
We just left Cubano Kings. The vibe was incredible. The music is pumping. The guy is so friendly. Walk right up to the order window. Fantastic time.
Okay, 4 sandwiches in. What's your top pick?
My top pick is still Marq Chicago beef. That sandwich is so delicate and delicious. All of them have been phenomenal, don't get me wrong. Marq's just takes top spot.
Okay, so for me, still 1-2 tie between Marq's and Style Sammies. They're both great sandwiches. They're my top 2. I know it's a bit of a cop-out, but it's our channel. We get to do what we want.
Oh boy.
Before we get to our final 2 stops, a big thanks for each and every one of you for watching and following along with us. Last week, we walked through Old Town, looking for establishments and places that represented the spirit of the neighborhood. It was an absolute thrill. It was like walking through a storybook in the city, and experiences like these are more possible thanks to the support you all have shown. If you can spare a like and subscribe, it goes a long way to helping the channel and allowing us to make more videos. But no matter what, we thank you for stopping by and for checking us out. Pastrami has long been a deli legend, born in New York's Jewish delis where brisket was cured, spiced, and smoked into something unforgettable. In Toronto, Linny's Luncheonette pays homage to that tradition with their carved pastrami on rye. For this tour, we went all in with the classic build, piled with pastrami, a smear of mustard, and nothing else to get in the way.
Do this Linny's Luncheonette pastrami sandwich. So the beef is so thick and juicy, it melts in your mouth. The mustard is generously spread. It's so tangy. Bread is soft. Overall, this is a great sandwich. Oh my gosh, I'm not the only one that wants to enjoy it. Okay, so quick update to my ratings. I am gonna give Linny's Luncheonette #1 spot. And the reason is, anytime I'm out, I look for something I can't do on my own, and I can't make pastrami. I mean, I can't make really any of these sandwiches, but that one seems particularly difficult. It was so thick and juicy and tender. High marks, you're in my first spot.
A chopped cheese may be a Harlem icon, but it's tough to find in Toronto. And Bonito's was one of the rare spots to put it on the menu. By the time it had arrived, it was pulled off the menu. But look, Bonito's has a lot of style and vibe. The inside is vintage-esque bodega, and the outside just catches your attention on the street with the green and the red. This is a place for vibes, and the vibe we were feeling was there was no way we were leaving empty-handed. Instead, we pivoted to another regional classic hiding in plain sight. The Oklahoma-style cheeseburger. Born during the Great Depression, this burger presses a mound of thinly sliced onions right into the beef patty as it cooks, creating a smoky, caramelized crust and layers of flavor that punch above their weight. For our visit, that's exactly what we ordered. Onions smashed into the patty, melted cheese on top, a bodega sweet sauce smothered all over, and a soft bun to hold it all together. It wasn't the chopped cheese we came for, but it turned out to be a pleasant surprise.
Burger sauce is really sweet. It doesn't overpower the onions, and the onions aren't over grilled. It's got a nice crunch to it. This is a fantastic burger. Yeah, this is really good.
Okay guys, so for my top two, I went with Style Sammies simply because I love a Philly cheesesteak. I love it. I love the thinly sliced ribeye. I love the provolone. I'm gonna try one with Cheese Whiz soon. And the hot sauce with Style Sammies is out of this world. It's really good. And Marq Chicago beef, like, first of all, going to Market 707, getting it out of a shipping container, you know it's a sandwich made with love, but the flavor is also incredible. I like big fan of that sandwich. The jardinera, the spicy peppers, the beef, the au jus, that pillowy bun, big fan.
So my final verdict, Linny's is gonna take my top spot. I'm always looking for something I can't prepare at home, and that's it. But you can't go wrong with any of these places. It was all just incredible sandwiches and people just putting their whole heart into their craft. So this was fantastic.